Okay. Thank you so much, y'all. It is such a joy to be here with you guys this evening. Thank you so much for coming. Woo! I'm not fresh from Tampa. I've been in town all summer. I came in about early June. I've been doing shows at all the local public school summer school programs and museums. Lately I've been hitting a lot of open mics and comedy shows such as this one, and it is such a joy and pleasure to be here today. Thank you so much to our hosts, Eric and Steve. Thank you so much, guys. It is truly an honor. Today's a very important day for me. Although I am coming from Tampa, I was born and raised in a town called Sefner, Florida. Sefner, Florida is a beautiful town close to Tampa, but also kind of near Orlando. Sefner is notable, and I think it's sort of an omen for tonight's performance. A couple years back in 2013, this big thing happened where a sinkhole opened up in this guy's house in Sefner and swallowed him up alive while he was dead. I mean, while he was alive, and now he's dead. And we got so much tourism to the area from that. It was great for the community. It was really beautiful. The community came together. There was a lot of screenplays developed about the experience. We all pitched together. We made a little booth. We charged $5 a head to go in and see the house. It was really, really inspiring, and it's so great because tonight, actually, after being bulldozed over and filled up, it opened up again. And for me, it's comparable to the Virgin Mary materializing somewhere in Times Square. It is truly beautiful. So hopefully that's a good omen for the rest of tonight. I'm coming here tonight on behalf of World of Darkness, Tampa, Florida, which is Tampa, Florida's first and to date only nocturnal animal sanctuary / seafood eatery. We have a number of seafood oriented and focused soup, salad, and finger foods. We've been open since 2003. Some of y'all may not know what a nocturnal animal is. Can I get an answer from the group here as to what a nocturnal animal may be?
Raccoon.
No. I'm looking for a definition as to what a nocturnal animal is, not an example as such.
An animal whose waking hours are at night.
That is correct, sir. Thank you very much. That means that little creatures, they're asleep during the day because it's too fucking hot, and they come out at night and they eat up bugs and stuff and go in trash. It's real cute. So World of Darkness is notable because we have 6 or 7 different species and a number of different specimens from each. Most of these have been sourced from zoos. I don't care about them anymore. Estate sales, flea markets, things of this nature. They are known as what is damaged goods or non-responsive material. Most zoos no longer are concerned with them, and they're not really viable for breeding programs. So we get a lot of endangered species that otherwise would be kept in a breeding program because they're too damaged and fucked up to be considered breeding stock, which is great news for us. As the wildlife department isn't too concerned with them, we can put them to work. There's no use in really rehabilitating them; they're pretty much done. So we do a lot of fun shows. It's kind of like dinner theater. You get an entree or soup or something, and then you get a cute little show. And I have brought one of our favorite critters here tonight, all the way from Tampa, Florida, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with her tonight. So, just to give you a little information about me. My name is Jayden Michael. I'm not sure if y'all heard that earlier. I was a Walt Disney World cast member for 3 years. I was in Finding Nemo the musical, 2 weeks as one of the shrimp, and I was in Festival of the Lion King for 4 weeks as one of the monkeys, and I was also a cast member at Harambe African Safari Grill for 2 years. If anyone can guess, she is really ugly. First of all, I mean, she's kind of she's ugly in a cute way. She's so ugly, she's cute. She has got long, creepy-looking fingers. Big old ear. No, she's not a possum, although she is a, what is a possum? Can anyone say? That's right, she's a marsupial. Does anyone know what a marsupial is? That's right, marsupials have pouches. And so the mother gets up on a branch and she squats out this pink little worm and it crawls out from her vagina and somehow it's the comparable to going from I don't know, from Tampa to Orlando, on your feet, only. That's comparable amount of space that this little pink worm makes to get into that pouch. And she will stay in that pouch for up to 6 months. And she will grow in that pouch, she will never leave that pouch, and she will not come out until she's maybe she'll go in and out, but mostly she's in there for 6 months. She is from the island of Madagascar, which is up the coast of, and it's this weird little island. It's got a lot of creepy little critters going on in there. So I'm just curious if any of y'all can guess what kind of creature Tanya Madison is. She is not a sloth. No. She is not a koala. I hate them. She is not a slow loris. Let me go through a couple more features of Tanya Madison. She's got really long, ugly, witch fingers, big ears, big old eyes, a long, bushy tail. She's about this big, the size of a cat. There's some trees. She is not a bear. She is a type of lemur. That is correct. Meerkats are not. They're not that thing. There's some other thing. They don't even do that. She is not a fucking bush baby. She is not a fucking bush baby. Thank you very much, sir. No, ladies and gentlemen, Tanya Madison is an eye. Again, that's an endangered species. You will never see this species outside of a zoo and highly protected, but because she's blind, deaf, and dumb, we have her tonight. And what we're going to do, now eyes, they have those long, ugly fingers, to what they do is they eat stuff, they eat bugs and shit. So what they do in the wild is they climb up a tree and they use their long little fingers and they're tap, 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 kind of like Morse code or something, and they're tap, 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 and they listen with their big old ears, and they hear a hollow inside, and that means that there's a grub inside. So what she does is she takes these 2 fucking buck teeth and she bites in there, rips out the bark, and sticks her long creepy witch finger up in there, feels around inside, feels oh, a plump little morsel. Jab, pulls it out like a kebab, pops it in her mouth, next. It's a fascinating process. At World of Darkness, unfortunately, we do not have any trees. So we make do with what we have. Oh God, I just realized I left my toolkit bag in the back there. If I could have my pouch brought up to the front, please.
No, he's got it.
Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now I'm afraid I have to ask y'all for even more assistance. I'm going to need an assistant up here to help with Tanya tonight. If I can have someone that might be willing to participate in the activity. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. One of these things work? I think it's, I don't even, is this one? Okay, hold up. Oh my Jesus Christ. New York is so hard. Hi, what's your name?
Minnie.
Mitty, lovely to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for participating. A lot of people are scared of critters that are from the dark. They hear witch fingers.
As long as it's not a snake.
It is not a snake. She's furry. She's real furry. She's got limbs and a pouch and creepy looking witch fingers. So what we're gonna do, again, this is a fun little thing that I came up with because we don't have any trees in World of Darkness, is if I could, I'm sorry, you gotta multitask here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna simulate a tree with these toilet paper rolls and duct tape. And what I need you guys to do is just kind of tape it together and I'm sorry, I'll hold this. If you could just tape it together in the middle like that, so we got a substantial amount of space for her. Thank you so much.
It's still not a snake.
It's definitely not a snake, I assure you. She eats snake-shaped grubs and things, and there might be snake-shaped things in here, but I assure you we don't have any lot of snakes tonight. That's good. Please stop. That's enough. I've been doing shows like all month long, and seriously, duct tape is so expensive, it's crazy. And so like if I could like minimize the use of the duct tape, make it stretch, make it go, that's better. Okay, great, thank you. Now what we gotta do is just tape up the bottom, if you wouldn't mind, please. I'll let you do, that's your job. That's okay, yeah. I mean, I just don't want the shrimps to come out. I don't want the shrimp to come out. They gotta stay in there. They're gonna fall right out. You gotta do another coat. Like wrap it around, but be like think when you do it. That's not thinking. That's what you did. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. Just under a lot of pressure lately. Been doing a lot of shows. A lot of middle schools. Kids aren't so nice. It turns out. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thanks so much. So what we're gonna do? It's about the shrimp not falling out. If they don't fall out, we're happy. And if Tanya's happy, I'm happy. And if we get a show, that's great. So what we're gonna do? Okay, if you don't mind, just put a little shrimp in there. No, not all of them. Again, I gotta make them go too. Like they gotta go for like a week or something. No. Can you put one back? Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Mitty? Like a mouse? Oh my God, Orlando! Thank you so much, Mitty. Now what we gotta do, using the skills that you learned not too long ago. If you could tape up the top, and while you do that, I'm gonna get Tanya out. Showtime, girl. Showtime. You smell good? Smell that, girl? Smell that, baby girl? Tanya Madison, it's showtime! Tanya, come on out, it's showtime. We got some shrimp in a log for you. Shrimp in a log, Tanya. Come and get them. She might climb on you, do not be afraid. She is very, to be honest, she's been a little aggressive lately. I was driving here earlier today and I seen her coming from the back, and I was drinking my mocha frappuccino and she came and just like swiped it out of my hand, spilled on my lap. I said, get away, no, I'm driving. She would not stop. I got mocha frappuccino, I was like freaking out on the road, and I almost hit a woman in one of those little cart things that they do here. She gets really aggressive because I kind of don't feed her unless we're doing a show, because for reasons like this, she won't come out unless she's really, really hungry. I haven't fed her in a couple days. I thought she would be hungry, but I guess she's not. So, I'm so sorry, Minnie, but I don't fucking know. I'm so sorry. Thank you. You can sit down. If I see any movement from her, I will let you know. Thank you, man. A round of applause for me, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, I gotta be honest with you. Is this how that works? Just like that? I gotta be honest with you guys. As I mentioned earlier, I've been here since early June. I've been doing shows of this nature, middle school shows, museum shows, open mics. I was under the impression when I came up here that in doing comedy shows and things like this, y'all get paid. So my first day here, I went to this place in Williamsburg. I met this really nice lady, and I bought this, and I bought this cute little mouse on a ladder, and I bought like all this cute stuff. And I've been doing these comedy shows and stuff like that, and there's like evidently no income from this. And so like I kind of like blew my whole budget being up here like on the first day. And it's really tough. All I have left is a Starbucks gift card for $30 and a cooler filled with shrimp. In between events of this nature, I have been going to auditions relentlessly. I've been going to a lot of Broadway auditions, a lot of theater auditions, commercial auditions, in between the middle schools. And I haven't been called back for anything since June. It's been audition and children and darkness every night. I'm living in my Prius. I was kicked out of my cousin's apartment in Bushwick after the first week of being here. And to be honest with you, it's a little depressing. I really did have the idea that I would have found someone that wanted to make me some type of like star or something, or like want to put me in a show or like a movie. I tried to get a Kickstarter going for World of Darkness, the reality TV series, Animal Planet, and Bravo, and Logo. Was very interested, but I couldn't get the money, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to like go back to like the Olive Garden Red Lobster combination back in Sefner. So if y'all know of like any shows that like give money to people that perform with critters and stuff, or like I'm also really funny if you haven't noticed, so like I can do shows. I can do all sorts of shows. So just let me know. I'm on Twitter, Jayden Michael, World of Darkness Tampa. Thank y'all so much.